Welcome to the American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's the American Dream. Welcome to the American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
Here's the American Dream.
Welcome back to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Emma Stern, and spring has sprung here in Iowa. That means it's time for baseball season. So today we're gonna pop over to an Iowa Cubs game, but first, we're at a local coffee shop in Des Moines to learn a little bit more about their partnership with the Iowa Cubs. Let's check it out inside. I'm here at Northern Vessel with owner TJ. TJ, tell us a little bit more about Northern Vessel.
Yeah, so we're a coffee company based downtown Des Moines, and we service a number of things throughout the area.
Great, so I know that y'all are partnering with the Iowa Cubs this season. What does that partnership look like?
Yeah, so last year they approached us and said, hey, we need some hot coffee for especially the colder months leading up to summer. And so we started doing that last year. We're doing that again this year, but we're adding cold brew lattes.
Awesome, so where can you find the coffee at the stadium?
Yeah, so bottom of the fifth is where the hot coffee is served, and then we're still working on the details for the cold brew latte.
Okay, that's awesome. I know that you have a couple other fun things in the works here at Northern Vessel. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we're working with Lifetime Fitness out in Urbandale. So we have a full menu there. It's a little bit watered down compared to here, but it has a wide variety of options, including a cold brew latte and a cold brew. And then we'll be doing the farmers market starting this weekend. And we'll be doing it May through August as well.
Fantastic. So I'm excited to see y'all again at the farmers market. Okay, before I go, tell me what your favorite thing is on the menu.
Oh man, I like espresso or hot coffee, but the cold brew latte is the most popular.
If y'all haven't tried the cold brew latte, it's definitely a must try. Thanks, TJ, so much.
Of course, thanks.
We have our coffee and the game is starting soon, so we're gonna head over to the Iowa Cubs Stadium. Let's go. We are now outside of Principal Park, and I'm excited because my real estate team is taking a little bit of an out of office day today to take over one of the suites here, so let's go check out the game. All right, we have made it out to the field, and I'm here with Ellie from the Iowa Cubs. Ellie, tell us what you do for the Cubs.
I work as the Director of Marketing for the Iowa Cubs.
Awesome, and you obviously know a lot more about the Iowa Cubs than I do, so tell us who they are.
Yeah, the Iowa Cubs are the AAA affiliate for the Chicago Cubs. We are centrally located here in the great downtown Des Moines. You can catch us any day of the week, really, here at the ballpark playing a game, having some fun.
Okay, and I know they're affiliated with the Cubs, so tell us, I know that that's pretty significant. What does that look like?
It is significant. We are really rooted here in the spirit and traditions of baseball. We have one of the strongest farm systems throughout all of Major League Baseball. So you're going to see some really big names coming through, both coming up through the system, but also some rehabbers that could potentially come down as well. So that's a strong system we have right now.
That's really cool. So what can you expect when you come to an Iowa Cubs game?
Well, our programming for the Iowa Cubs game, of course, #1 is baseball, but we love to program our games for everyone, whether it's a family of 4 looking for a way to spend the weekend here, whether it's buddies getting together for a night of baseball, beer and hot dogs, family reunion, corporate outing, you name it. We got a little something for everyone. All the excitement's here at the ballpark.
Okay, awesome. Before I leave, I don't want to end without a few fun facts. So how many people does this stadium hold?
The stadium can hold about 11,000 people at full capacity.
Super cool. And how many home games are there per season?
We're hosting around 75 home games per season.
Really cool. So if you are looking to get out with your family, with your coworkers, they have 75 games. So go ahead and make your way to Principal Park. Thank you so much, Ellie.
Thank you.
If you're looking for a home run experience this spring and summer, be sure not to miss an Iowa Cubs game. And while you're here, don't forget to grab some Northern Vessel coffee. I'll see you next time on American Dream TV.
Welcome to the Des Moines Metro, right in the heart of Iowa. I'm Megan Mitchum, your host on the American Dream. Today, we are downtown in one of the city's expansions called Gray's Landing. Gray's Landing is a mixed-use neighborhood of 35 acres consisting of hotel, retail, office, and residential. The area is known for its convenient location for trails and downtown attractions. Just one exciting part about Gray's Landing is the reopening of Table 128, which has been a Des Moines staple for many years. Now, if you're a Des Moines local, you know just how big of a deal this is. We are lucky enough to catch Table 128 on their opening day. Let's go check it out. Joining me today is Lynn Pritchard, owner and chef of Table 128. Lynn, we are so excited to be here. I feel like the city has been waiting, and we are excited that the day has finally come.
Well, we could not be happier to be back, and we're thrilled to have you.
Oh my gosh. There used to be a saying amongst Des Moines restaurant enthusiasts that the only reason to travel to the suburbs was to dine at Table 128.
There might have been that said a few times.
But now we're here, downtown, in a brand new location. Tell us a little bit about you and what you're known for in the restaurant world.
Opened Table 128 about a dozen or so years ago.
Okay.
In Clive, obviously, and at the end of the lease term, kind of midway through the pandemic, it just kind of seemed like a good time to kind of have a good little break and hit reset and recharge and do some rebranding, and obviously we moved downtown. We're literally, today is our first day open.
Amazing. What can people expect when they dine at Table 128 in this location?
Candidly, I've kind of built an entire brand around constant change. So there are 3 or 4 items that have been carryovers from the previous restaurant that will maintain the same, but everything else is new and kind of reinvented, new flavors, new textures.
As if the opening of Table 128 wasn't enough, tell us about Hugo's.
Hugo's is a really fun project that kind of kicked off pre-pandemic, hit pause, and has been kind of reinvented and relocated. That will be opening in about 3 weeks in the Drake neighborhood at 3206 University, named after my son, Hugh, and my father.
Oh my gosh, some say it would be crazy to open 2 restaurants in the same month. But here you are. Yeah. Well, we wish you so much success. I am personally so excited about this. I know everybody else is too. And thank you so much for your time today.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck.
Great.
Oh my gosh, Jake, what do we have here?
2 of our kind of lighter spring summery cocktails. Our red one here, I'm obsessed with monochromatic cocktails right now. So this is called Midnight Run. It kind of crosses the line between savory, spicy, sort of margarita vibe with aged tequila and mezcal, prickly pear, roasted red pepper and Fresno chili, lemon juice, a little bit of Hawaiian red salt on the rim. And then here we have Bright in the Corners, kind of a gin sour vibe, London dry gin. Uses a shrub with fresh parsley, mint, lemon, champagne vinegar. We're using a kumquat aperitif made out of California with Chardonnay grapes, a little sun-dried tomato oil over the top, fresh parsley. And I thought for our program here, why not try to sort of emulate what the kitchen is doing, compose dishes, very thoughtful, use some different creative flavors, visually stunning, and just do things a little differently here.
Yeah, well, they're certainly beautiful. Let's try them out. They are delicious as they are beautiful. Thank you. Thanks for watching today. I'm your host, Megan Mitchum with the American Dream TV, and I cannot wait to catch you next time. Cheers.
Did you hear that Emerald Hills has a new partnership? Really? We gotta go get the scoop from Randy. Well, get in. to the American Dream. Here we are at beautiful Lake Okoboji, one of the few lake resort towns in Iowa. The lakes definitely are the focus of our visitors, but next in line are our beautiful golf courses. My name is Tracy Evans.
And I'm Brooke Jones, and we're your hosts of the American Dream. Welcome to Lake Okoboji. Here we are with Randy Rolfson, who truly is the jack of all trades here at Emerald Hills. He's the owner, the manager, social coordinator, the PGA pro. He does it all. First off, Randy, we need to get the scoop from the horse's mouth. Who is your new partner with Emerald Hills?
Well, I tell you what, it's been a long trek. I've been here 31 years, and I got sick a few years ago, and some of my old partners asked the question, you know, what happens if something happens to Rolfson here? We'd be stuck with a golf course, nobody knows how to run it. And so we found this new group, this person, this spirit of Okoboji, who was going to satisfy all of our needs. They were going to buy out my old partners and get them finally the money they had coming for helping me for 31 years. Satisfies Randy and Molly's needs going forward. We're progressive with our new partnership. Lots of exciting stuff as you're outlining today. It just accomplished a lot of things. So Spirit of Okoboji is my new partner.
Wonderful. Well, that is great to hear. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
So now this is a really easy question. What separates Emerald Hills from other courses?
We're among the oldest, but we're the hardest. We're the most fun club. We do a lot of social things, a lot of charity events. We're a hard golf course. We have 5 sets of tees, satisfying the championship player all the way through senior women and family tees. Greens are fantastic. They're undulating and fast, so they're challenging. We have way more trees than we want, which makes it really challenging. So those are the few of the things that make us unique.
Well, have a great tournament today, Randy.
Thanks, we will. The sunshine, it's going to be a great day.
Wonderful. Well, let's go look at more of this beautiful course. Let's find Brooke and learn more about Emerald Estates. With Drew Hagee, Director of Development with the Spirit of Okoboji. Drew, first of all, thank you for joining us.
Can
you tell us more about the Spirit of Okoboji?
Yeah, great nonprofit here in the Lakes area. Part of our mission is working on having a transformational impact in the Okoboji area. Looking at doing that, through some nonprofit work, through mixed-use development, housing, and some partnerships.
Nice. Well, we know that Randy is excited for your group to be involved. What makes Emerald Hills and Emerald Estates connected?
So working with Randy's great. One of our biggest things here is maintaining what he's built for 31 years. So Emerald Hills is great. Adding on to that with Emerald Estates is creating a few new golf holes, making some strategic improvements to the course, and making sure that we keep that same feel that Emerald Hills has right now.
Awesome. Well, what makes Emerald Estates unique?
So that property to the east of Emerald Hills, 38 acres, there's some nice elevation change out there. So working with a professional golf course architect to create those golf holes, but then you also have, drainage that comes onto the property. So being able to have some water quality improvements as part of this, so we can capture water, slow it down, create a cool pond system that looks nice on the golf course, is a nice backyard for housing, but then also increases that water quality in the Iowa Great Lakes.
Awesome. So what's one thing that you want the community members to know about your group's goals for this project?
Yep, just making sure that we're partnering and looking for those win-wins for everyone there. With the project specifically, we'll have more information on lots coming out here early summer, so people can be looking for that and just making sure that we are partnering.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us and for everything that your group is doing for the economic development, tourism, housing, everything for the Iowa Great Lakes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we're on Okoboji time. Let's go have one. Thank you for joining us as we are the first to know about these exciting changes happening to this beautiful golf course. We are so lucky to have this gym nestled right here in the middle of our chain of lakes. Not to mention, we are across the street in walkable distance to the Arnold's Park amusement park.
So much amazing beauty, all within a few blocks. It has been our pleasure sharing this exciting news with you on the American Dream. Cheers.
Cheers.
And I'm here today with American Dream TV. We are downtown at the Des Moines Farmers Market. The Des Moines Farmers Market opening day, and there is a ton of people down here. It is early spring and everyone's glad to be out of their homes and excited that the Farmers Market is open. We're gonna interview Elizabeth Wires. She makes this all happen. She's the manager of this big event, and I'm excited to introduce you to her. Good morning, Elizabeth. I'm so glad to interview you this morning. We're downtown at the Farmers Market. Tell us a little bit about the Farmers Market. Where is it located? What hours? And when does this all happen?
Yeah, so we're down here in the historic Court Avenue district, downtown Des Moines. So we're really excited to be back for our 49th season. We have about 11 city blocks that we're spanning this year. We just added a new street on Water Street. So we have 12 new vendor spaces, which is really exciting. We have about 300 vendors on our roster this year, and about 200 of them are here today for opening day.
That is so exciting. I know the Farmers Market is one of my favorite places, and it's something that Des Moines is known for. Tell us about what types of vendors you have, what kind of goods they sell, and how it impacts our community.
Yeah, we have a lot of different vendors here at our farmers market. So we have prepared food, we have farmers that do a lot of produce, we also have material goods and arts and crafts. We have a wide variety of vendors that sell at our farmers market, from soap to carrots to prepared food. So you can really find a lot of different things at our market.
One of my favorite vendors is flowers. I love flowers. We have a ton of flowers down here. Buying local is so important, and it's so important to support our community here in Des Moines. I think people are so surprised to find out that Des Moines has so many cool things, and this is at the top, the Des Moines Farmers Market. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
This morning I'm with Shannon Wellman from Hinterland Dairy. We're thrilled to be down at the Farmers Market, and she has a booth down here. Shannon, what kind of products do you sell at your booth?
We have our farmstead cheese. It's cheese made on our farm. Milk from the cows that we milk and feed and grow. So we've got our fresh cheddar cheese curds, our aged cheddars, and pork, which is a soft spread German style cheese.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. And you were very busy down here this morning at the Farmers Market. We took you away from a long line of people. How early do you have to get here on Farmers Market Day?
This morning was a little rainy. So it was raining when we showed up. We start setting up normally at 6 o'clock, which we're about 2.5 hours away. So we leave home by 3 a.m.
Wow, that is early. You guys are dedicated. Thank you so much for being part of the Farmers Market. And do you sell all the products that you sell at that store here at the Farmers Market?
We also make ice cream. Which is only at our farm store. We don't bring our freezers all the way up here, but all the cheese that we make, we bring here every week.
I may actually have to drive out to see you. I would love to taste your ice cream.
Please do. We'd love to have you.
That is fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being part of the Des Moines Farmers Market, and thank you for your time today.
We enjoy it. Thank you.
Zach here from Cajun Belle Restaurant. He's got a booth down here at the local farmers market. Zach, how did you start Cajun Belle? So you're the head chef there.
I am. I make the food and I try to make it good.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. And so what kind of food do you sell down here at the farmers market?
I sell stuff I grew up on in Southeast Texas. So there's a huge Czech influence. It's the largest Czech population. I lived on the bayou and lived off the land there. There's a huge Cajun influence. I'm actually Cajun.
Awesome. And the fact that you're bringing that food to Des Moines, I love that you've got that cultural influence, and we're so excited to get to taste your food. So tell us what your most popular food that you sell down here at the farmers Market.
I will say though, the jambalaya and the gumbo, well, sometimes we bring gumbo, and when we do, it's kind of hard to keep up. And we'll bring about 80 quarts at a time, so they come in waves, and I'm happy about it.
You got a lot of good food, so we're excited to learn about it. Tell us about how this has affected the business being down here at the market.
Being at the market has allowed us to be in front of tens of thousands of folks every Saturday and really get the exposure that it takes to, I don't know, you can make good food, but if no one knows where you're at, it don't really make sense, right?
That is true. Well, I'm so excited that it has given you some extra exposure, and I hope a ton of people visit your restaurant. We're going to promote you as well.
Come on. Voted best new local business, and we're up for about 8 more nominations this year for People's Choice. So.
Well, it must be good, and you've got a line that's going and going, so we're going to let you get back, but thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
Thank you for taking time out of your day for us today.
For sure. That's what I'm here for. Come on.
It's been wonderful showing you around the downtown farmers market. I would encourage you to come out and take a look yourself. I'm Ingrid Williams with American Dream TV. Until next time.
Today we have a sweet treat for you. We're here at the home of Whitney Peter, the creative genius behind Cake Baby, a full-service cake business that's been turning clients' vision into a delectable reality. I'm Rich Montanaro, and today on The American Dream, join me as we step inside the Savory Sanctuary to learn more about the artistry, passion, and journey behind Cake Baby. Exploring the sweeter side of success, I am so excited to introduce the mastermind behind Cake Baby, Whitney Peter. It looks like we're getting ready to decorate some cakes.
Yes, we are. Delicious cake.
I'm super excited, but I'm gonna warn you, I am a mess when it comes to the kitchen.
That's okay, I'll guide you.
So what do you have going on here?
So we're going to make a cake. So I have a turntable right here, and this is the cake board. So this is actually what we make the cake on.
Okay.
Some frosting for the glue. So if you want, we could start frosting the cake. Put this on the cake board so it adheres, right?
Right.
And if you want, you can kind of
Do I have to press it or anything?
Not really, you can just keep it just like that. And then we have this delicious frosting. And what you can do is just scoop up frosting, put it on there, and then I'll kind of show you the next step.
And I can turn this, right?
You can turn it. Yep, turn
Awesome.
table. Here, let me fix the bottom a little bit. There we go.
You're awesome. All right, here I go. How did you go about creating the company Cake Baby, and how is it that you infuse your personal style and touches to your cakes?
Well, I started as a hobby baker. So I was a home baker, and I really just did it for fun. And then I decided it was something that I wanted to pursue as a career. Doing an awesome job.
I saw this once on TV, and I think I'm channeling. I'm channeling.
You're doing great. But yeah, so I started out as a hobby baker, and then there was an opportunity for me to work at a local bakery, Creme on Ingersoll.
Okay.
And I worked there for about 6 years until I decided to go out on my own.
Cake Baby has gained a reputation for creating cakes that are works of art. Can you share with me one of your most memorable cakes that you've created?
I did a cake recently that was a Nike SB. Do you know a lot about Nikes? So it was a shoe that was released last summer, and there was a lot of hype over this shoe and people couldn't get their hands on it.
Okay.
So one of my clients asked me to make it for her, and I asked my fiance if he had ever seen it, because he's kind of a sneakerhead himself. And he said, I have something better. And we went into the basement, and he had those shoes in a box.
Oh my gosh.
Never been touched or anything. And I actually told my client, and she wanted to buy them, but they weren't the size that she needed. But I actually got to have the shoe right in front of me while I made the cake.
Oh, look at that. This
Sprinkle
is,
Day.
I can donate some of my time if you need for me to come over and just sprinkle things, because this is definitely where my talent lies.
It's very relaxing.
It is.
Beautiful.
It's very satisfying to watch as well. What an incredible experience it has been stepping into the world of cake making. I hope I didn't mess this up too bad for your client.
No, it's perfect.
Whitney, once again, thank you for allowing me to decorate this cake. Your passion and creativity are truly inspiring. I can see it as it shines through in your work. Thank you so much for allowing us to come and find out a little bit more about cake making and messing up your kitchen a little bit more. Join us next time as we continue to explore the many reasons that make Iowa a place like no other. I'm Rich Montanaro, and this is The American Dream.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.